the video number 2 related to the introduction about Python programming language. And in this video, I'm going to explain a very important two concepts relating to programming. The first one is the conditional statement, if, and the second one relating to repetition and loops, while loop and for loop. Now let's start with the if statement. Do you remember about the CPU, which is Central Processing Unit? CPU has two parts, CU and ALU. About ALU contains an arithmetic unit and logical unit. In arithmetic unit, all the calculation that we perform until now, addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, done in the arithmetic unit. With the second part, logical unit. Logical unit makes your computer think through you as a programmer. You let your computer think through a number of codes. And always in your real life, you need to use some conditions. For example, sometimes you need to think, I have to go in this way and I have to apply this and this and this. Or maybe, no, I'm going to change my idea and go through the second way, which is I have to follow this and this and this. Sometimes you need to decide between different options. And here is the role of the if statement. Using if statement can be specify a flow of execution. Either you're going to have in this way or in this way. So in the conditional statements we have if statement, else statement, nested if, elif, and else statement. Now this is the time to know about the syntax of the if statement. You're gonna to type the word if followed by the condition, and you must end this line with the colon. Then whenever we use the if is basically depends about a multiple statement related to the if statement. So when you want to belongs all of this statement to the if statement, you need to use the indentation. Indentation means a space. You can leave one space, two spaces, or even a tab equal 4 spaces. Now, it's a time to know how the if statement works. Let's go through this example. We want to check about a value of a number. Is it even or odd? I'm going to through this way or this way. That's why we need to use the if statement. So I declared a variable, we call it x, which is equal 3, and also another variable r, which is equal x mod 2. Basically, we know that if there is no remainder divided by 2, this number will be even number. And if there is a remainder, so this number is an odd number. Now, with the if statement, if r equal 0, we added here equal because we want to compare the value of r with 0, not assigning the 0 with I as we explained before. So if r equal 0, if this condition is true, the computer will gonna to follow the sentence belong to the if statement, which is the indentation here means that this sentence belongs to the if, print even. And now the role of the else, and also you need to end the line of the else with this column. And also you need to leave the indentation here for the print odd related to the else statement. Okay, now can we have a nested if? What's the meaning of nested if? Nested if means you can have to use if inside the if statement. Yes, we can. Look at this example. It's the same, but we just add another if inside the if statement. So this is what we called nested if. If r equal 0, print even, and then if x greater than 5, print above 5, else print less than 5, else belong to the first if, print odd equivalent to the even. Now, this is the time of if, elif, else if. What the meaning of elif? It stands for else if. Let's take a look about this example. If we said that x equal 3 and we need the computer to perform, if this condition is right, print the number 3 in letters. So if x equal 1, print 1. And the computer here, we're going to ignore this sentence because the condition is not true. If x equal 2, print 2. And also the computer, we're going to ignore the sentence. Moving to if x equal 3, print 3. So the computer will print 3 here because the condition is true, and the computer will ignore the rest of the sentences. This is an example of using if and if with else. Now let's go through the second concept, which is loops. What exactly loops means? In programming, you need sometimes to repeat number of statements. There is one way for doing this: copy your code and paste it. But this is horrible because you need to do this for 1,000 times. Oh no. Basically, you can use one of two different loops inside Python: while loop or for loop. Let's start with the while loop. In while loop, you need to use the word while as a keyword. And then you have add the condition. You also need a counter, which is a variable, to increment and count the number of times which while loop we're gonna to execute. Let's go to this explanation. Here we declared a variable I, which is equal 1, initialization for the variable. With the while loop, I less than or equal 5, end with colon, and here is the condition. Then you need to leave indentation for the sentences belong to while, as print hello, or the iteration or increment or decrement for your variable, to assign the number of times which while loop we're going to execute this. Now let's go through the second way of looping, which is for loop. In while loop we specify a condition, but this is not the case with the for loop, because in for loop it normally works with sequence. Let's go through this example. For I in range 10, print I. You can specify 10. What means by 10? Oh, means 10 values, but the numbers here starting from 0 and end with 9. Totally we have 10 different values. Now if you want to print from 11 to 20, in that case we would say that I want to start my for loop with number 11 and end with number 21 because we want 20 inside our counter. Here we go. Here is the starting value, and here is the ending value, and here is the increment way, which we're gonna to increment it by 1. If you want to print your numbers with reverse, so you can write this sentence, and you can include a negative value with the iteration. Okay, now after talking about if statement and different loops, for loop and while loop, there are a need to explain three main keywords: break, continue, and pass. A break. The moment you use the word break means jump out of the loop. About the continue, it will escape from executing some sentences. It will not jump out of the loop. It will only escape the remaining statements. About the pass, you cannot put if statement with an empty block, so you can use the word pass. There is no code to ignore it. Just pass from this block. That's all about an introduction to conditional statement and loops. And we're gonna to know more and more about this through our sessions and our practical tasks. Waiting for this. Thank you.